Right Place TV, and this is our Monday Facebook lunch, live lunch. Remember, I told you we were going to do lunch together? Well, this is how we can have lunch together. And I hope you guys can hang out, and just for a couple of minutes. For you guys on the East Coast, it's more like afternoon, but just maybe you can take a break and spend a couple of minutes with me as I lunch live with people. No, I don't have my lunch here because I can't eat and talk at the same time. I could, but that's pretty disgusting. So I'm not going to do that. I'm outside. It's a really nice day. It's kind of warm breeze, but it's all good. Here's the deal. What's going on this week? So this week, those of you who are in the, hey Yolanda, good to see you. For those of you who are in the crowdfunding challenge, you're going to get your videos via email. So please open up your emails from me today. Do your homework. We have a couple of people who've already done their homework and posted in the Facebook Live group, which is called Perry Crowdfunders. So I'm really excited to see you guys participating. So that's always good. Good morning, Jody Watts. How are you? Yates Watts. Why did I say Watts? Because I can't read that tiny thing. I know your last name is Yates. Welcome. Hello, Cy. How are you? Good to see you. Always enjoy your posts of your family. Cy is an old friend, and you guys should really know who he is. Okay. Thank you for the hearts, Jody. She's very forgiving. Okay, so I'm talking about knowing your source. Unfair advantage, that's my thing, unfair advantage. And knowing your source is really important. I'm not just talking about the debates tonight, because if you're watching the debates, you better be watching it with Google open. All you have to do is fact check. Google knows everything and everybody. Well, Facebook knows everybody. Google knows everything. So you can Google facts to know if the source that you're listening to is true. You don't have to just accept things. You don't have to look at things, and you don't have to keep saying, oh, it's okay, or that's just how it is. Now, with the debates tonight, the moderators are not going to fact check. And I completely understand that. I think that's way beyond what you should ask somebody to do. If I was a moderator and I had to ask questions and I had to check to see if they were telling the truth, that would be a bit too much. It's up to the public. It's up to us to really be informed and know what the heck is going on. So, fact check. When you're reading articles in the media, fact check. When people say things, fact check. When people say somebody's dead, fact check it. There's so many sources. Instead of just repeating it and throwing it back out there, fact check it. It's really important hello Yvette Owens, it's really important to make sure we fact check. Okay, the other thing is everybody's complaining about the media. The media is not telling the truth. The media won't let me post this. The media won't let me post that. The truth is that we're all media, and we all have a chance to express our point of view. And many of you are expressing privately, but you're not expressing it outwardly. And the reason why there's so much bad media on the air is because really the people who know and can do better are not doing much. You guys have to get the message out there. You guys have to tell the truth. The airwaves, you either have to get on the airwaves, which is PR and all that stuff, or you have to make it yourself. You can make it yourself. Anybody ever hear of Awkward Black Girl or watch the Awkward Black Girl on YouTube? Anybody? Give me some feedback on that. If you have, Issa Rae made a hilarious series called Awkward Black Girl. She got a lot of offers from TV. She wound up getting picked up. She has a new show on HBO called Insecure. Now, I will admit, Insecure is kind of a little bit feels like Awkward Black Girl, but Awkward Black Girl was brilliant, and I really love what Issa Rae is doing, and I really think she's super talented, and I'm so excited for her. Awkward Black Girl, ABG. Go on YouTube, find it. It's hilarious. Issa Rae is extremely talented, and she you can see the difference of how the series grew. When she first started the series, you could tell she was like using some empty office, and those of us who have been in production, we can kind of tell, okay, her budget's really, really small. And then her budget got bigger. She got locations. She got more stuff going on. It was really, really great. Well, this one is HBO, full budget. Everything is very, very cool. I watched the first part of the first episode. The second episode doesn't come out until October. So, but I watched the first episode this morning, and yeah, it was amazing. So this is an example of making the media that you want to see. Your unfair advantage could be the fact that you know so much about situations. You can share and enlighten people. Let's see, Jody says, wow, haven't heard of her, and this is great info. You're a wealth of info. Thank you, Jody. So I want you guys to do the same thing. I want you to get out there, your expertise, your area of really helping people, use the media. Get on other people's shows or get on your own track, make your own show, make your own voice, and share what is the truth about your life. It goes deeper than just talking about stuff to get business. Some of you have a very spiritual message. Your unfair advantage is the message that you have. That's an unfair advantage because nobody else has that message. Nobody else can duplicate that. Yeah, there are people that do some similar things. And for some of you, you've even looked up on Facebook or looked up on the web and you've seen somebody duplicate your exact stuff. You're like, oh my God, they're duplicating it down to the logo. I know that happens, but don't get discouraged by that. That happens to everybody from Apple and iPhones on down the line. That's right, give me some thumbs up. That happens to everybody. Hey, Letitia Nicole. So here's the thing. It's okay. It's all okay. Your message is your message. You stand in your path. Your unfair advantage is what you have to give, what you have to share, and what you have to say. And you keep going. And you keep going. And when you discover those people that are copying you, you just got to say, hey, they want to copy the best stuff. They want to copy the best people. They want to copy the best stuff. So, just going to adjust this a little bit. So that's the whole point of unfair advantage. If you guys don't have the ebook, it's at rightplacetv.com/unfair. You can pick it up. The ebook is only $4.97. I am working on the big book, the workbook, the retreat, so if you guys are not in touch with your unfair advantage, don't worry, I'm going to help you get more in touch with it so you can figure it out, so you can have an edge. Your unfair advantage is your edge in your business, it's an edge in your life, it's an edge in everything that you do. So that's our live lunch. That's our first official live lunch. I kind of did one, I think, Thursday or Friday. But welcome to the Unfair Advantage family. Keep going, keep going. What else do you want me to say? That was the message for today. I just want you guys to be encouraged, to be excited. It's the last week of the month. You can get a whole lot done. If you haven't reached your goals, get on top of it. Your unfair advantage gets you a chance to flow. I have total respect for people that say they grind, and that's cool. I don't have any problem with that. But for me, unfair advantage allows me to flow. Unfair advantage allows me to flow in my gifts, flow and get what I'm trying to get. I don't have to get out there and stomp the world and make things happen. I can just do what I do. Now, you do have to take action. If you're sitting at home waiting for something to fly into your hands, that's not how to do it. You do have to take action. Go out there and help somebody. I listened to something today, and the guy said, if you're broke, go take a $5 bill to the store, change it out to ones, and go find some homeless people and give out 5 ones. Practice your abundance. Get into action. And I thought, you know what? That's brilliant. We can't all, give away millions of dollars like the Bill Gates Foundation. But you know what? I bet a bunch of you could give away $20 and hand it to someone who's sitting on the street in need. Literally. Give me some hearts if you think that's even a good idea. So I think I'm going to do that today, and maybe we'll come back and report about it at our next lunch. But that's the idea. Take action, take action, take action, and be who you are. Flow in who you are. Flow in your gifts. That's the answer to everything. We can all stay in our lane. We can all flow in our gifts. We can all help somebody. Some of you guys might be having a bad Monday, and if you're having a bad Monday, you definitely want to figure out how to help somebody else. That's how I kind of turn my bad days around. You can sink into a spiral and be at home in bed with the covers over your head. But if you can stop and think about somebody else and know that there are other people that are not as fortunate as you, then you can begin to, number one, pull your head out of your butt. You can pull your head out of your butt. And you can use that to really help somebody else. If you guys don't know Letitia Nicole, you need to connect with her on Facebook. She does wonderful work, and she's coming up on her Thanksgiving giveaway. Last year, I think she fed over 300 people. So if you want to help somebody, she has a real nonprofit, not a fake nonprofit. She has a real nonprofit. You can send her the money, and she will feed people. You can call her and volunteer, because she needs volunteers to get out there and send out the food to feed people. She has a heart for people, and she put it into action. She could have been sitting at home being like, oh, I'm so lonely and nobody cares about me and I'm not this and I'm not that. But you know what? She didn't. She put it into action. And for those of us who are really, really busy, that's awesome. You don't have to sit around and be jealous. Oh my gosh, she's got her nonprofit going on. She's helping a lot of people. Oh my God, I haven't done this. You don't have to be like that. You can be like, thank God she's got that nonprofit, because now I can give her the money and she can go do it, because I'm preoccupied with whatever I'm preoccupied with. So it's not a bad thing. When you see people with some great nonprofits, reach out to them. October is going to be Cancer Month. You guys know I talk about Rhonda Santafer and Celebrate Life Ministries here in LA. She's boots on the ground helping people who are dealing with their cancer treatment. Sometimes they don't feel well. They need a little bit of help getting dressed. They need a little help with this and that. Well, hey, this is why you find out about these people, not just to hear that they're doing good jobs, but so that you can be of help in the way that you can be of help. You can flow. I can flow through them. I don't have the time to go out and feed 300 people, but you know what? I can give money. I can give attention. I can help. Give me some thumbs up if you want to do some good, and it doesn't have to be through your own nonprofit. Give me a thumbs up if you want to help people, but you know you don't have to really go out and make your own nonprofit and make your own anything. There's so many groups out there ready to go. You can just use your unfair advantage and you can just flow. Thank you. I see the thumbs up. I see your thumbs up. Thank you so much. Use your influence, use your unfair advantage, and use your unfair advantage to flow. You don't have to grind. You don't have to bust down the door. But you can refuse to give up, and you can flow. See, water flows. Water can hit a rock and it'll flow right around the wall. Water hit a wall, it flows right over the wall. Water hit a fall, it just drops down and keeps on going. That's why I love to flow, as opposed to grind. I mean, grind is kind of tough, you know. Grind means that you got to be hard, and I want to be me. And I know you want to be you. You know what they say, always be yourself. But you know what I say, you know what Dr. Wright says. I always say, always be yourself, but if you could be a unicorn, go ahead and be a unicorn. But most of us can't be a unicorn, so we still have to be ourselves. All right, this was our first Lunch and Learn. Thank you so much for joining me. Pick up the Unfair Advantage book at rightplacetv.com, like my name, rightplacetv.com/unfair. The ebook is $4.97. I'll meet you guys tomorrow for lunch. Bring your lunch. We're going to go at 12 noon. If you're on the East Coast, bring a snack. You need to re-energize yourself for those last few hours of work. So bring a snack. Tell me what you're eating. And I'll have a drink. I'll get some coffee or something. Okay. You guys have a great day. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great week. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. And I will see you guys next time. And I'll go online and pick up and answer your questions or your comments, because I'm using my iPhone and your comments are this big. And I can't see them. All right, you guys have a great day.